Hi Virgo, I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic seer and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for June 2025. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you in June and perhaps beyond, because timing will be different for all of you in these general readings. Remember, sometimes your rising sign and your moon sign will resonate more for you than your sun sign. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, some months your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there, so you might want to check that out. This recording is for Virgo Sun, Virgo Rising, and Virgo Moon. I'm using the Morgan Greer Tarot deck in this reading. All that being said, Virgo, now on to your June 2025 Psychic Tarot reading. So the first card you have in your reading, Virgo, is the Queen of Swords. And this is an air sign person, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, sun, moon, or rising sign person. This could be you if your sun, moon, or rising sign is an air sign, but it could be somebody else you're dealing with or is connected to you. I feel like there's big things happening around this Queen of Swords person. They could be undergoing some kind of changes. Some of them may be going through some type of duress. They may be having to have surgery of some sort, or like something life-changing for them. It could be birth of a child. It could be, like I said, or surgery, or something that would be like considered life-changing. This could also be somebody, it could be you or somebody connected to you that wants to donate their time and be of service in some capacity. That would be connected to you, or, could be in a club, group, or organization you're part of, or something at your job, could be a family member, but somebody that wants to go out of their way, be helpful, donate their time, their resources, their energy. This could be somebody also like a friend or a relative to you, or maybe even a potential love partner that's an air sign that could really be making you laugh in June. Like they may be particularly witty, funny, stories that they're telling. This could all be, you may find them very entertaining and humorous in June. This could be somebody that really has a lot to tell you, like they want to confide in you. This could even be somebody that is connected to you that's getting married. They could be getting ready to, get married, or even move in with someone or start a relationship that's like a marriage. So for some of you, this could be somebody that you feel, like I said, they could be going through some kind of transformation. So it could be birth of a child, could be some kind of surgery, could be that they're getting married. You have a lot of court cards in this reading. You have 3. So that's people cards. So remember, when the people cards come up, they're the most challenging to read in a general reading because, so it's, how many Virgos are listening to this? So you need to sort it out. Like when I give you the messages my guides give me, do you know who this is? You got to figure out, does this make sense to you? And if it doesn't, just leave the rest. Don't get upset if the messages don't make sense. Watch your rising sign, sun sign, and moon sign. Some of you, this air sign person, could be graduating from something. They could be graduating from a training program, or even graduating at their job, like moving up. Anything that could be a type of moving up or graduation could be happening with this air sign person. So the next card in your reading is the Page of Cups. And here's another court card. This is a water sign person, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. This could be you if you have a sun, moon, or rising sign that is a water sign. Pages can be children. They can also be adults that are immature or young at heart. Pages can bring messages, and the Page of Cups could be bringing in messages like psychic ability and intuition or emotions. This Page of Cups person could be really trying to figure out what makes other people tick, like, or themselves tick. They may be like having confusion about people, how people are behaving, how people are acting. If it's, it could be you. There could be confusion about themselves, how they think and feel. So being in confusion either about themselves or other people's actions and motives come up here around the Page of Cups. You may feel like this Page of Cups water sign person is trying too hard to please people. You know, maybe it's at their job, or maybe it's in their social group, or maybe it's with their family. I don't know where, but some of you feel like the Page of Cups is trying too hard. They're either trying too hard in some way or trying too hard to please people. If they're coming to you for advice and want to talk to you to sort things out, they could come back to talk to you again and again and again. Like, you could have repeated conversations with this Page of Cups. Maybe they're a child to you, or a friend to you, or even could be a love partner, or a sibling. Whoever this is, they're coming back to you with, like, you know, they maybe confide in you. They tell you a lot of their personal story or things that are going on with them. And they may do it once, but then they may do it again and again and again. They may be feeling like they want their life to improve, or they could be thinking of self-improvement. This could be somebody that you are going with to see a doctor, a lawyer, some kind of professional. With them, you may be taking them. You may be part of the process here if they're going to see a counselor or something else. Maybe this is at your child's school. You know, if you have a young child, they may be needing to talk to the guidance counselor, or, you know, somebody at school, and you may need to go with them or be part of some kind of discussions about them. So I just want to say here, if you're interested, my Saturn in Aries psychic tarot readings for each sign of the zodiac are available now on Vimeo. That link is down below in the description box in the Show More section. And they're also, when I get to getting them on my website, the links will also be on my website at theluckymermaid.com on the videos page. Saturn will be in Aries for 2.5 years. So you may want to check that out, because it goes into Aries on May 24th. And it'll retrograde back out, but it goes back in again, and it'll last until April of 2028. So you may want to see how Saturn in Aries will affect you for those 2.5 years. So the next card in your reading is another people card, another court card, and you have the Page of Rods. So the Page of Rods is a fire sign person, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. It could be you, Virgo, if you are a Virgo, if you are a fire sign, sun, moon, or rising sign. Pages can be children. They can be adults that are immature or young at heart. This could also be a messenger, and it would be a messenger about business communications or the beginning of something. You could have a little bit of consternation about this Page of Rods. You may not trust them totally or completely. You may feel like they've got agendas, their own personal agendas. And so that whatever they're saying to you, like you may feel like they're gaslighting you or like just exaggerating or not being honest or trying to get you to buy into something that you may not feel like you really want to buy into it. They may really feel like you've got to give them a chance. So they could feel like, you got to listen to me. You got to give me a chance. It could be somebody trying to sell you something, like a salesperson. But this could also be, for some of you, somebody maybe that's interested in you, like romantically, and you maybe don't trust them, or you're skeptical about them. You may look at them like they're quite the character. You may feel like they are willing to jump through hoops to get you to agree with them or buy what they're selling or get together with them romantically, whatever the story is. If this is you, your sun, moon, or rising sign, you may be really cautious about your spending. You may feel like things are getting too expensive, or you're watching your money, maybe you're saving your money up for something, like, an apartment or a new place to live or buying something. And so you may be very cautious of your spending. This, it could be you, but it could be somebody connected to you that's really like, almost like a performer, like good at being witty, funny, putting on a good show, fun to have around at parties, gatherings, and celebrations. They could be quite entertaining. So again, your reading is complicated, Virgo, because you have all these court cards in it. So you're going to have to sort this out. And I definitely recommend Virgos watch their sun sign, rising sign, and moon sign if you know them in June, because you have all these court cards. So I just want to say here, if you're interested, my mid-year Psychic Tarot update for 2025 should be available by the time you hear this reading. I'm hoping it is. I've already recorded it, but my son has to edit them. And this is where I look at the mid-year update using the center of the Celtic Cross Tarot spread. And you may want to check it out and see what I get for you for the rest of this year of 2025. That link for those videos is down below in the description box. And hopefully by the time you hear this video, they will be linked to my website, also on the videos page at theluckymermaid.com. Next card in your reading, Virgo, is the Three of Rods. This is success. Waiting patiently for success to come in, or letting go of something so success can come to you. You could really be starting to get your act together in some kind of job or work situation. And you could be very motivated to please your bosses, clients, and customers. You could be very motivated to impress them or do a good job. This could also be if you own your own business. If you own your own business, you could be really like motivated to impress your clients and customers, patrons, at your own job as well. So it could be happening at work. It could be happening at your own job. I mean, your own business. You could learn about some things that could be at a distance that could help you with your career. You could get, so it could be on the internet. You could be learning certain information. It could be things that are, you know, overseas, not in your country or on the other side of your country, where you could be getting some kind of knowledge, insight, information. Like I said, it could be on the internet, that is going to help you succeed. Some of you could be really thinking about your a new life path and getting ready to embark on a new life or a new course of action in your life. So if you had some like important changes or things that you wanted to do, it could involve moving, it could be changing your career, it could be a job change where you're like, you know, or maybe you're going to get married or move in with someone. You could be really having your eye to the future about, like, your life could be starting new or transforming. If you're not doing it in June, you could be doing it, you know, in the next few months, but you could be thinking about it now. You could also be doing things to pump up your portfolio or yourself, like improvement, like things to make your business more marketable, your talents and skills more upgraded. Could even be your physical body. But doing things that would, like, I don't know, my guides use the word pump them up, like elevate them, expand them, improve them. It could be your business, it could be your work, could be to your personal physical body and yourself. So I just want to say here too, if you want to hear about Neptune in Aries, how it's going to affect you, Neptune went into Aries on March 30th, and it's going to be there until March of 3039, 14 years. So if you want to see how Neptune in Aries is going to affect you, I did a video series called Neptune in Aries, Psychic Tarot and Oracle Card Readings covering this 14-year time period. That link's also down below, and the links are on my website at theluckymermaid.com. on the videos page, if I can get them on there. I'm so slow about getting them on there because they take a long time to get on the website. And the last card in your reading, Virgo, is the Four of Pentacles. This is a card that can symbolize a miser, holding on protectively to things of value. It could be money, it could be possessions. This could also indicate financial success coming to you in the future. Like I said earlier in the reading, it did come up that you were going to be maybe saving your money, watching your expenses, because there's something you wanted to do or purchase. And I'm getting a similar message here again. You may feel like it's time for you to get yourself better organized with your finances. You may be seeing certain pitfalls of certain things you do or purchase or things going on out in the world, and it may be causing you to want to downsize or limit spending, but you could be downsizing. You could be also thinking about adjusting your spending, because there could be some expenditures that are coming up that you need to take care of. Like I said earlier, it could be a big purchase of some sort, but if you've got something big in the works that you're working on or planning, This may be a time where you're like, wow, I got to tighten my purse strings because these expenses are coming up. If you want to generate more money, you would do well for like being out and about in the public more, or working with the public would be good for you. So it could be in a sales capacity, or just when you're engaging with the public. You have to think about how that applies to what you do. Maybe you have certain products and services you could get out there and sell. But not everything through a screen, not everything through the internet. One-on-one interpersonal connections and interactions will be a good way for you to make more money. You could feel a little disillusioned by climbing the ladder to the top and then finding out that the financial gains may not be, what's the word, commensurate, may not equal the amount of time, energy, effort, and work you have to put into something. So you may be like, oh man, I climbed the ladder to success, or I'm climbing up the ladder of success, or I'm getting more money, or getting a raise. And then you find out for all the hours you have to work, or the extra time or efforts you have to put in some ways, it may not pan out to be worth it. So just something to consider. So the best gemstone crystal I got for you Virgos to work with, use, and wear in the month of June of 2025, you got bloodstone. And bloodstone is a grounding and purifying stone. It heightens intuition and creativity. Bloodstone wards off negative energy, and it also stimulates dreaming. It's a revitalizing stone, and it's a good protective stone. Bloodstone encourages selflessness and idealism. It also strengthens the immune system. And bloodstone helps detox the liver, intestines, kidneys, spleen, and bladder. Also, bloodstone invigorates the blood and energizes life. It's going to be a good gemstone for you if you need to like ease into any kind of new circumstances or situations going on in your life. It's going to be good for easing tension. So if you have any problems in your back or neck or upper shoulders where you maybe hold tension or have a tension headache, if you're carrying or wearing bloodstone in June, I feel like it can really help relieve those kind of tensions that can manifest in your physical body. It's also for Virgos in June a mood elevator. So you may feel more perky, happy, cheery if you're carrying or wearing bloodstone, or even sleeping with it under your pillow at night. It can also help improve any dynamics you have with people that are difficult and could help improve them. So if there's somebody at work you don't get along with, or, you know, a boss or, you know, client, customer, person that you deal with, it could even, in any situation, family, doesn't matter where, it may help you be able to deal with them better, get along with them better. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please like this video if you liked it, and share it with others if you feel it's worth sharing. And subscribe to this channel if you haven't yet, and hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And as I mentioned earlier, if you would like to get any of the special video series I record for my Vimeo on-demand videos, those links are down below. They're also on my website at theluckymermaid.com on the videos page. Now, I already talked about 4 of the new recent video series in this video, but I want to add here, I have other video series that are linked down below you may want to check out. My past, present, and future psychic tarot readings for using the Osha Zen Tarot deck are very popular, and last time I recorded them was 5 years ago. So if you want to see what past, present, and future readings I got for you, that might be a good one for you to check out, that video series. Also, every year I record what's lucky and new for you in 2025. Well, every year it changes, the year changes, but I do what's lucky and new for you readings. And if you want to see what I got for you in what's lucky and new for you in 2025, you could get my psychic tarot and oracle card readings for that area of life, what's lucky and new. Also, I have 2 eclipse series videos that I recorded. The first one is eclipse effects from the full moon lunar eclipse, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings. That happened on March of 14th, 2025. And also my new moon solar eclipse in Aries, March 27th, 2025, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings are available. And those eclipse effects can last a year. For some people, it will. So you may want to check those video series out if you haven't checked the eclipse series out yet. I've had people tell me many times they feel like the eclipse readings are like private readings for them. Also, my financial psychic tarot readings for 2025 are available on Vimeo. And my big love readings for 2025 for singles and couples, where the first half of the reading I look at single people of your sign, the second half of the reading I look at coupled people of your sign. You may want to watch the entire video because there is always going to be crossover where some of the messages I get for singles go to couples, some for the couples go to singles, even though I do specify this is for singles and this is for couples. Also, if you didn't get these yet, you might want to get my New Year 2025 10-card Celtic Cross psychic tarot readings for each sign of the zodiac. They are the biggest and most popular reading I do on Vimeo. So if you didn't get your New Year's reading yet, we still have half the year yet. You might want to check them out. And also psychic crystal readings for the new year of 2025, where I looked in my crystal and every area of life I could think of to look at for each sign of the zodiac. If you haven't gotten your psychic crystal reading yet for 2025, you may want to do so. As I said, we still have 6 months left. You can follow me on my social media pages to see more psychic predictions and messages from my guides that I put in writing. I'm on Facebook at the Lucky Mermaid LLC. I also am on X, Pamela Georgel at the Lucky Mermaid. And I also do community posts on my YouTube channel where I put these predictions and messages there. Now I do have a Instagram page, but I haven't gone on it in so long because people were just copying my pictures and making fraudulent accounts left and right. So I stepped away from Instagram for now. My account's still there, but I'm not posting anything on it right now. I also have a channel on Rumble. So if you want to watch my videos over there, if you're ever over there watching other people, you can always check my videos out on Rumble, and my channel name is the Lucky Mermaid LLC on Rumble. So I hope you have absolutely, absolutely amazing energy that comes to you in June of 2025. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace.